Hey, everybody. Anybody not ready? Yeah. All right, we're here this afternoon to announce the arrest of Frederick Lowe, who's a 56-year-old male who resides at 4922 Cambridge Boulevard, apartment 201 in Palm Harbor. He's being charged with 1 count of child abuse and 3 counts of possessing child pornography. Lowe is a lawyer and was a volunteer basketball coach at Eastlake High School. We believe that he practices law in the area of real estate and criminal law. Lowe was a basketball coach for approximately the last 2 years at Eastlake High School. He separated from the school after this investigation began a couple of months ago. In October of this year, 2015, we received a report of suspicious activity regarding Lowe and a 16-year-old male basketball player. The 16-year-old is a student at Eastlake High School. At the end of October of 2015, the Eastlake High School basketball team was scheduled to attend a retreat at Eckerd College in St. Petersburg. And Lowe told the school's basketball coach, Britt Taylor, that if there were not enough rooms at the hotel to accommodate all the players, that the 16-year-old victim in this case could share Lowe's room with him. This rightfully raised concerns by Coach Taylor that there may be some inappropriate activity occurring between Lowe and the 16-year-old boy. Taylor contacted the boy's parents and learned that Lowe was mentoring the juvenile off campus at Lowe's residence. The parents told Taylor, the basketball coach, that Lowe had called the 16-year-old a, quote, bad boy, close quote, and made him take his clothes off and wear a diaper. The parents did not report this activity to law enforcement. Pinellas County Sheriff's Office detectives, after receiving the complaint, interviewed the boy and learned that he met Lowe in the summer of 2014 when Lowe began coaching his Eastlake High School basketball team. In approximately April of this year, the boy began going to Lowe's residence for, quote, mentoring and tutoring. Then on approximately 5 occasions between April 2015 and July 2015, Lowe disciplined the boy for misbehaving at school. The boy was supposedly disruptive in class, disrespectful to a teacher, and may have used an e-cigarette at one point. This punishment dished out by Lowe of this 16-year-old boy consisted of requiring that the boy take his clothes off and stand naked in front of Lowe. Lowe then forced the boy to put on a diaper and stand in front of him wearing the diaper until the boy urinated. Once the boy urinated in the diaper, Lowe removed the diaper, smelled it, and then made the boy lay on his back on a couch, where Lowe used a wipe to clean the boy's testicles and other private areas, and according to the boy, cleaned him like a baby. When the boy initially protested stripping naked and wearing the diaper, Lowe threatened this boy that if he didn't comply, that Lowe would have him removed from the basketball team. The boy told detectives he reported this to his parents in July 2015 and stopped going to Lowe's home at that time. Again, the parents did not report this to law enforcement. Detectives recovered a text message from Lowe to the boy regarding the boy going to Lowe's home, and it reads, and this is from Lowe to the boy, "Come, C-U-M, oops, O-O-P-S, comma, I mean, come, C-O-M-E now." In late July of 2015, the boy, without his parents' consent, began returning to Lowe's home because Lowe offered him $20 to take out the trash and do other chores. Then on about 5 occasions between July and September, Lowe kissed the boy on the mouth by grabbing his face. On one occasion, Lowe placed his tongue in the boy's mouth and told this 16-year-old, quote, that he loved him. The investigation has revealed that Lowe has a history of viewing child pornography on his computer and that he has propositioned other young boys for sex in the past. One young boy was asked by Lowe whether he could perform oral sex on him and asked him that if it would be any different than a female doing it. Early this morning, Pinellas County Sheriff's Office detectives arrested Lowe at his home in Palm Harbor, the address I gave you. Lowe made statements admitting to diapering the boy. Detectives also searched the computer in Lowe's home and found numerous images of child pornography. There are images of young boys as young as approximately 9 years old engaged in oral sex and anal sexual intercourse with older men. The images were not of Lowe and the victim in this case. You know, this guy and this stuff is about as sick as it gets. And especially with this guy being a lawyer, an officer of the court, a member of the Florida Bar, somebody who's supposed to protect others' rights. And this sick guy has devastated this 16-year-old boy and traumatized this 16-year-old boy. This is as wrong as it gets. And this guy needs to be where he is, off the street and in the jail. He's being held in the Pinellas County Jail right now on a $70,000 bond. And he's charged with, again, 3 counts of child pornography, 1 count of child abuse. Sadly and unfortunately, we do believe that there are other victims. He was a coach at Eastlake High School and a basketball coach there for about 2 years. And there are indications that, again, in the past with sexual innuendo and sexual overtones and advances to other young boys over a period of time. So we do believe that there are other victims out there, and we're asking that anybody that has any information regarding Frederick Lowe and any potential victims that are out there that were traumatized and victimized by this guy who, again, it's terrible, it's horrible, but to me, when you got a lawyer who's doing this and somebody's supposed to protect people's rights, it just exacerbates it, it makes it worse. He's a predator, and he needs to be off the street. So anybody who has any information or was victimized by him, please come forward. We understand it's hard, it's tough, and sometimes, especially young boys, they don't want to report it for a variety of reasons, and perhaps their families and parents don't want to report it for the embarrassment that goes with it. But it's important that this guy stay where he is and in jail and off the streets so that he can't do this again to anybody else.